VCISO.au Cyberwatch, June 11, 2025. Strategic Cybersecurity Intelligence Brief. Powered by VCISO.au. Stay informed, stay prepared, stay secure. 1. Ransomware in ANZ. No new targets detected. Summary. No Australian or New Zealand entities were listed in ransomware disclosures in the past 24 hours. While encouraging, this lull does not indicate reduced regional threat activity. Ransomware operators often shift tactics or delay publishing victim names. Organizations should remain alert to stealthier campaigns and dormant payloads. Ongoing vigilance is critical to preventing future intrusions. Recommendations. Maintain 24/7 ransomware monitoring via threat intel feeds and dark web trackers. Regularly test ransomware response procedures through simulated breach scenarios. 2. Google account flaw could leak linked phone numbers. Summary. A security researcher uncovered a flaw in Google's old username recovery form. By disabling JavaScript, he bypassed protections and used HTTP post requests. The method allowed him to check if a phone number was tied to a display name. This exposes a privacy gap and demonstrates abuse potential in recovery features. Google has since deprecated the affected form, but risks may persist in variations. Recommendations. Enforce strict abuse protection and capture on recovery forms across all services. Alert users to remove outdated recovery methods and audit their account security settings. 1G in Me 3. Text.breach exposes 300,000 crash reports. Summary. Attackers infiltrated Texas.'s Crash Records Information System, CRIS, in May 2025. The breach was traced to a compromised internal system account. Stolen crash reports included driver identity, injury data, and insurance info. This raises major concerns about identity theft and data misuse. Regulatory scrutiny and potential legal fallout are expected. Recommendations. Deploy zero trust controls on critical systems and privilege escalation alerts. Notify affected individuals and monitor for fraud involving leaked information. 4. Microsoft Zero Day, CVE 2025-33053, used in espionage summary. An APT group exploited a zero-day in Microsoft's WebDAV component in March 2025. Disguised .url files triggered remote code execution via trusted Windows utilities. The malware, Horus Agent, was deployed in an espionage campaign in Turkey. This technique evaded detection by not dropping files on the victim system. Microsoft has now released a patch to close the vulnerability. Recommendations. Apply security updates for CVE 2025-33053 on all endpoints immediately. Update endpoint detection rules to monitor for unusual .url file executions. 5. Ivanti workspace control flaws, expose SQL credentials. Summary. Ivanti patched 3 high-severity bugs in workspace control software. All flaws stemmed from hard-coded cryptographic keys in older versions. Attackers could decrypt stored SQL and environment passwords if exploited. Affected versions, 10.19.0.0 and earlier, are at significant risk. Credential compromise could lead to full workspace and policy control. Recommendations. Upgrade all Ivanti workspace control systems to patched versions urgently. Conduct a full credential rotation and audit all access logs post-patch. 6. HPE Aruba 5G Core Flaw enables unauthorized file access summary. A CVSS 7.7 rated flaw in HPE Aruba 5G Core could expose sensitive system files. The vulnerability resides in its API layer, allowing unauthorized traversal. Affected versions span from 1.24.1.0 to 1.25.1.0 of the platform. Attackers could download confidential data using API abuse techniques. HPE released a patch on June 10, 2025, to mitigate the issue. Recommendations. Immediately restrict API endpoints and upgrade to the secure version. Deploy enhanced API logging and anomaly detection for file access attempts. 8. Ransomware exposure list. Last 24 hours Canada. Lactanet, agriculture and food production. Japan. SIME, unknown industry. Poland. Astronica, technology. Turkey. Isidisi, unknown industry. Phenol Kimya, Manufacturing, United States. Taos, Technology. Archcon Corporation, Construction. Skyline Dubuque, Unknown Industry. Parkway Construction, LLC, Construction, Spain. Ivasa, Environmental Engineering, Latvia. Jelgavas Tipografia, Manufacturing, Printing, United Kingdom. Morpeth Pharmacy, Healthcare, Belgium. Letri, Retail Nursery, Peru. Medifarma, Healthcare, Thailand. KM Packaging, Co., Ltd., Manufacturing, Unknown, Global. Capital Taxes, Financial Services. Rosewood Farm, Agriculture. Health Insights, Healthcare. Carducci, Fashion, Retail. SRAs, DAD, Unknown, Not Found. Final note from VCISO.au. Australia and New Zealand remain relatively untouched this week, but the global threat landscape continues to shift. Critical infrastructure, software supply chains, and endpoint security are under siege. Ensure your cybersecurity program is both proactive and verifiable. By Anil Yelamati.